A very good morning to all of you. This is 10th video from the unit number system. In the last video, I was discussing laws of integral exponents. In that, I have discussed first law and second law. In this, I am going to discuss third law and fourth law. So, considering third law, if a is any real number and m and n are positive integers, then a to the power m whole raised to the power n is equal to a to the power m into n. Also we can write if a raised to the power n whole raised to the power m, then it is equal to a to the power m into n. Let us try to prove it. In left hand side we have a to the power m whole raised to the power n. So we can write it as a to the power m into a to the power m into a to the power m for n number of times, since the power is n. Considering each single part, I can write a into a for how many times? M times, because each part is having power m. Collectively, if you will observe, you will find that a is a factor of a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n for m into n number of times. That is, we can write a raised to the power m into n. And similarly, we have a to the power n whole raised to the power m is equal to a to the power m into n. Let us try to understand considering few examples. The very first one is 3 to the power 2 whole raised to the power 5. So using third law, I can write 3 raised to the power 2 into 5, which gives 3 to the power 10. In second, I have 2 by 3 to the power 4 whole raised to the power 3. So using this law, we can write 2 by 3 to the power 4 into 3, which gives 2 by 3 to the power 12. Moving ahead, let us consider fourth law. If a and b are real numbers and m and n are positive integers, then we have a into b whole to the power n is equal to a to the power n into b to the power n. Also we have a by b whole to the power n is equal to a to the power n by b to the power n, where b should not be equal to 0. One by one, let us try to understand this. In first, I have a into b whole to the power n. So it can be given as ab into ab into ab for how many times? N times. Separating each, we can also write at a into a n number of times and b into b n number of times. That is, collectively we can write a to the power n into b to the power n. For second, in left hand side we have a by b whole to the power n. That is, it can be given as a by b into a by b into a by b for n number of times. That is, separating numerator and denominator separately, we have in numerator a into a for n number of times and in denominator b into b for n number of times. That is, we can write in numerator a to the power n by in denominator b to the power n. Let us try to understand this. In example 1, I have 6 raised to the power 4. So if we get the prime factor of 6, we can write 6 as 2 into 3 also. So we have 2 into 3 whole to the power 4. So it can be given as 2 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 4 using fourth law. In second example, I have 2 by 3 whole raised to the power 3. So using this law, we can write 2 raised to the power 3 whole divided by 3 raised to the power 3. On simplification, we can have 8 by 27. At this point of time, it is very important to note that every positive integer can be uniquely expressed as the product of prime integers, that is prime numbers. Therefore, if P and Q are distinct primes, unique primes, such that P to the power L into Q to the power M is equal to P to the power A into Q to the power B, then surely we will have L is equal to A and M is equal to B. Here I will consider one question to make you understand all these 4 laws. And in example 1, I have 5 subtopics. Here, these are the given subtopics. One by one, I will start the solution. In the first, I have 5 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 4. So here, base is the same and it is in the multiplication. So I can give it as 5 to the power 2 plus 4, which gives 5 to the power 6, which on simplification I have got 15,625. So which law I have used here? A raised to the power m into a raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m plus n. That is the first law. In subtopic 2, I have 5 to the power 8 divided by 5 to the power 3. So we can write it as 5 to the power 8 divided by 5 to the power 3, that is equal to 5 to the power 8 minus 3. Using the law, a to the power m by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus n, which gives 5 to the power 5, which is equal to 3125. Subtopic 3, it is 3 to the power 2 whole raised to the power 3. So using the law, a to the power m whole raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m into n. I can write 3 raised to the power 2 into 3, which gives 3 raised to the power 6, which is equal to 729. In fourth subtopic, it is 11 by 12 whole raised to the power 3. So using the result, a by b whole raised to the power n is equal to a to the power n by b to the power n. I can write 11 raised to the power 3 by 12 raised to the power 3, which gives 1331 by 1728 after simplification. In fifth subtopic, here it is 3 by 4 whole raised to the power minus 3. So using the result, a raised to the power minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to the power n. I can write 1 divided by 3 by 4 whole raised to the power 3 with the positive power, which after simplification, here I have 1 whole divided by 3 to the power 3 by 4 to the power 3, which gives 1 whole divided by 27 by 64. And finally, I have 64 by 27. Based on this, few assignments are given to you. Kindly solve it. Thank you.